Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Blaziken04 here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we'll be if you guys remember a few days ago, we were talking about the top 5 best Pokemon to use in Let's Go, and that one did pretty well. Today we'll be focusing on Mega Evolution on Let's Go. Like I said, specifically competitive battling. Guys, we'll be talking about the top 5 worst Megas in Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee. Now, you guys may disagree with me, and guys wonder if I'll do a best. Don't worry, the best one will come out soon. Keep that in mind. But for now, we'll be focusing on the worst. And even though you guys will see, you think guys these Mega will be terrible, they ain't terrible. Most of them are good, but they just got some traits that let them down big time, including one of them. But we ain't focusing no time, guys. Let's start this video. Roll the intro.
It's me, Mario in the gang. You probably know my name, and so we start.
Coming out of the number 5 spot is the one you might disagree with me, Slowbro. God, I know you guys may disagree with me, but Mega Slowbro specifically got amazing stats. But of course there's stuff that can let it down. For one, it only boosted in Mega, it boosts only its special attack and defense to 180 and 130 specifically. That basically means its other set doesn't get boost. It's too slow being base 30 speed, and despite having Thunder Wave, it did got nerfed in Gen 7, and since it's part of Gen 7, damn, that's a big nerf. That means it won't even outspeed some of the most common mons. And of course, it can't even outspeed some of the slower. It does outspeed some of the slower mons if it had paralyzation, but of course, it's too slow. Being its base 30 speed is meant useless. It does got a wide move pulse. But yeah, its weakness, its typing also kind of hurts. Defensively, being weak to Bug, Ghost, Grass, Electric, and Dark, which especially hurts Mega Slowbro. Sword can take hits from Alolan Muck, but its high special defense meant it doesn't even take much. Skull can just not do much, especially with that big Dark typing. And Crunch pretty much hurts it being 3-hit KO. And yeah, it does struggle against some other big mons like Venusaur, especially if it's a Mega who can just put it to sleep. Now it is an OU, and all the other months after this will be UU. But yeah, it's not bad, but it does face very real competition from Starmie, who has the same typing, has a higher speed, but has access to recovery, which Slowbro must use rest in order to get recovery, since Slack Off is not in the game. And it does. But the only thing Slowbro does have against Starmie is having better bulk, has access to Calm Mind, and has a different move, but even having Fire Blast. Yes, a water type, the only water type in the game that has fire coverage, surprisingly. But despite that, I feel like Starmie's just a bit better. But despite that, I feel like Slowbro does have his traits. So yeah. Coming up at the number 4 spot, we got Mega Kangaskhan. This is maybe the worst nerfs in the game. King Kong get getting nerfed in game. Starting in Gen 7, it literally its ability Parental Bond got nerfed to doing 25% on the second turn, which make it not even great in Ubers anymore. And it will finally stay like that because it's way too powerful for Obi. But in Let's Go got worse, because Parental Bond is not even in the game. So Kangaskhan will really have to do something to make itself different from other Pokemon in OU. For example, I already faced serious competition Snorlax, who doesn't even take a Mega Stone slot. Chansey, whose special bulk makes it can pretty much just stall stuff out. And other normal types pretty much face big competition. However, Underuse, I feel like in Underuse it will be an absolute superstar. Because of his big wide move, access to Fake Out and Sucker Huntsman that can threaten things. It can not even threaten OU stuff like Gengar and even the dangerous Alakazam. So it basically doesn't have to worry about being hard countered by ghost types and of course Alakazam. And even in Underuse, I feel like it will be great because it can stop some of the dangerous Psychic types. It can stop dangerous Psychic types like Hypno and stuff, and of course take out and his double S man, it can even hit Mega Beedrill hard. So yeah, Kangaskhan lost a biggest thing in Parental Bond, and it doesn't have no physical boosting move, but it's 120 attack stat man that can still do some damage, and it's great bulk man that can pretty much just take hits, and it's base 100 passable 100 speed man that can pretty much outspeed slower things. Sir, it does struggle against rock types like Golem, but that's why Earthquake's there. And even Lolafern doesn't even want to deal with it because of Earthquake, because it will always outspeed. And yeah, so only Golem can really do is explode, which won't even one-hit KO due to explosion nerf in Gen 5. But yeah, Kangaskhan might have been nerfed, but I feel like it would be one of the most defining biggest parts of Let's Go underused. Coming up at the number 3 spot is Mega Beedrill. Now, if we're talking about regular Beedrill, yeah, we won't even need to talk about this. Weak, frail, yeah, all the blah 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 crap. But Mega Beedrill got a big buff. It's big attack stat and speed, man. They can pretty much sweep teams. And it was great and underused, man, back in the good days of Gen 6 and 7. But unfortunately, Let's Go just took one of his biggest assets, Sword Stance. Very few Pokemon can even learn Sword Stance now, which is something really rare. But yeah, it's too frail too. So I mean, it's basically rock types like Rhydon and Golem. Well, Golem does have to be wary, but Rhydon doesn't even need to care about it. The only way Beedrill can even beat Rhydon is with Mega Drain. Which, coming out of his base 15 special attack, yeah, that won't do nothing. Yeah, so it's pretty much hard count by Rhydon. Only Drill Run can do damage, but Rhydon can take a hit, and just pretty much hit hard with Rock Slide. And Fire types Rock types already do great, but Fire types did even better by resisting his Bug type stat moves, and can pretty much hit hard. So that means Fire types like the Charizard, Arcanine, Flareon, and Rapidash pretty much take hits. Can pretty much take a hit and hit it hard. Although the frailer ones gotta be worried. And like I said, Psychic types like Alakazam check it because it can't switch into a bug like move like X-Scissor, but can pretty much hit it hard because Alakazam will always outspeed it. And Ghost types like Gengar Gengar only has to worry about. And Ghost types like Gengar and Local America have to fear about a Drill One, but can pretty much hit it hard. But yeah, this thing probably don't do great against it. And status condition like burn can pretty much hurt it. But yeah, I feel like an underused will be a superstar like Mega Kangaskhan because it can pretty much sweep half the Pokemon in the tier. So yeah, Mega Beedrill may have lost access to Sword Stance, but I feel like it will still do great in the game. Coming up at the number 2 spot is Mega Pidgeot. Pidgeot, yeah, freak, frail, don't got the power. But its Mega Form fixed that in Gen 6. Yeah, it was banned in the borderline, but it's one of the most dangerous UU Pokemon in Sun and Moon. But since we're talking about Let's Go, yeah, that changed. Sure, it lost its biggest ability in No Guard, which basically means and Hurricane's not great because its terrible accuracy is now exposed. And even then, I don't think it's in the game, so it has to use the super weak Air Slash. Which is not weak, it's just not powerful enough. And it does got heat waves, that means steel types won't give it much trouble like Metal. And it got used to switch out and Roost to heal off the damage, so yeah. But its weakness is the Stealth Rocks really hamper it, and oh yeah, it struggles against electric types, like Zapdos of them, who pretty much doesn't care, and rock types just don't care about Pidgeot at all. All Pidgeot can do is just switch out to a water or grass type, or fighting types, but fighting types aren't that common because there ain't many good fighting type moves aside from Superpower and Hitmonlee's high jump kick. But anyway, Pidgeot is, like I said, it's a bit too frail in this game. It just doesn't have enough power. Like, it just lost some of its biggest power, and no hidden power meant that is really hard to use, man. Because hidden power fighting will at least help it fight off against the rock types. Now it's pretty much just wall by them. All it can do is just try to flinch them or just switch out with U-turn, man. And it can't switch in much because its low defense means that it can't really switch in. So yeah, I feel it's outclassed by Mega Charizard Y, but despite being slow, hits is much more powerful, man. And another flying type like Zapdos, who, like I said, has the base 1 speed, but has much better stab moves than Thunderbolt and Drill Peck, and got Heat Wave for the steel types, man. But however, in underused, I feel like it will be decent. It would still have to face very real competition from normal type competition with Kangaskhan, because it had, like I said, we already talked about Kangaskhan, and it does struggle, man. It still has its faults. But anyway, guys, I feel like Mega Pidgeot is a decent UU Pokemon. But the number one on this list is one of the saddest cases of losing ability can pretty much cancel your Mega, hurt you. But anyway, let's go to number one. And the number one worst Mega in Pokemon, let's go Pikachu, and it's Mega Pincer. This is just one you might just disagree with me completely. You may say Mega Pincer's an OU, but you forget something. No abilities. That means no flying type stat moves. That means Mega Pincer doesn't have no way to hit fighting types, man. And sure, it got speed, sword stance, bulk up, and stealth rocks. Keep saying that, but that typing is not the greatest defensive typing, man. Cerberus is fighting grass and stuff, but you're weak to get stealth rocks, which you will now take 50% damage if you Mega Evolve, which is more than taking 25%. And now you don't even have no flying type stat moves. That means fighting types can hurt it, and you don't even have a good way to stop Mega Venusaur, who can pretty much just put you asleep and just switch a fire or rock type in, or any Pokemon with Thunderbolt. You're weak against rock, fire, electric type moves, and ice type moves, and etc., man. So yeah, you can try to defend Mega Pincer, guys. I like its design and I never used one before, but I'm thinking about using one in Showdown. But not Let's Go Showdown OU, man. This thing will have no niches in OU. And I feel like Mega Beedrill will always be better because it has higher speed, so it got the worst defense stats, but higher speed attack stat, and it can at least fight off some of its issues, man. And flying types, you got Zapdos and Charizard, which are already talked about. So yeah, Mega Pincer just nothing in OU. And underused, however, I feel like it'll be okay. No, not okay, decent. It'll have sword stance and stuff to fight off and got stealth rocks, but it's just so hard to use because you already lose a bunch of HP. You got no roost, you got no recovery, man. So yeah, this thing's gonna be one of the hardest. And that's why, to me, Mega Pincer is one of the most difficult Pokemon to use. And Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and one of the worst Mega evolutions in the game. Yeah, just play Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon competitive OUs. You just want to use Pincer because it's much better there. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if I'm bashing on some of your favorite Pokemon because I'm trying not to be meanful. If you guys wondering if I want to do the best, don't worry, I'm doing the best. I'll work on that soon as this is uploaded soon. And I hope you guys get ready for a stream I might be doing later on. But anyway, guys, have a great day. Peace out.